Hello, guys. Welcome back to Destiny Digits. This is going to be the life path reading for master number 11. So I haven't been mentioning this, and I'm not sure why, but I'm going to get better about doing it. Your life path talks about an opportunity that you have in this lifetime. So this is based on traits that you are born with, okay? So you come in this world with these traits in order to fill an opportunity. And as master number 11, you have an ability to kind of be like a light in the world, right? You are the seer and you are the way shower. So your spectrum of energy ranges from illuminating the path from others or just being a dreamer. So are you someone that can just dream about things, or do you have the ability to take those dreams down from the sky and really manifest them into something tangible that you can use to show others? So I like to do 3 oracle cards to begin. Your first card says delight. Next card is relax. And we'll do one more. And this is the Sacred Destiny deck by Denise Lynn. I love it. Okay, I got a lot, but only one flipped. We'll take the one that flipped. And then we have success, right? Okay, and then let's just take note of the one on the bottom, and that's patience. So we have delight, relax, success, and it all ends in your ability to be patient. The next 3 cards I pull are from my numerology deck that I created, which is in the description box if you're interested. So, for the bottom of the oracle deck, we have patience. So that tells us that there's something in progress, right? And you may not be able to see the growth of whatever it is you're working towards or waiting on manifesting. Next to delight, we have perfectionist, rude, moralistic. Those are low vibrations of the energy for. So we have delight, and I feel like Spirit is saying to be in the present moment. So even if you're not seeing whatever it is you are anticipating, find joy in the small moments, whether they are related to the thing or the person that you are waiting to experience life with. Nonetheless, Spirit says, patience for you looks like being in the energy of delight. It looks like relaxing. It looks like not being too anxious, eager, doubtful. It looks like finding the things that you love to do and doing those. Let's just take one, please, Spirit. Finding the joy in the things that bring you peace and calm as you practice the skill of patience. And success is also a part of this. So whatever you are seeking, creating, building, desiring, anticipating, longing for, it is coming. But it's the energy that you give off while you wait that matters most, right? It's not like when this thing comes, then I can be. It's more like I am, so it is. I am relaxed. I am successful. I am in the energy of delight. Therefore, X, Y, and Z are on their way to me, right? So we don't have to adopt a certain energy when we get to the end. We need to be that energy in order to draw whatever it is we desire in towards us. So the fact that Spirit says to be patient, it's because Spirit has the vision that we can't see. So Spirit says it's coming, but there's a way to wait, and that matters. All right. So next to your oracle cards, now we have a vibrational energy based on numerology. So we said perfectionist, rude, and moralistic are next to delight, right? And so this could say that instead of being in this high vibrational energy of being delighted or delightful, finding the joy in things. We could be a perfectionist. We could be expecting things to look a certain way, and we're not realizing that everything doesn't have to come as we envision it. Sometimes it is packaged differently, but we don't want to miss those moments to find pleasure because we are expecting it to be as we first saw it in our mind. Next to relax, we have logical and intuitive. So spirit could be saying to temper yourself because your intuition has something to offer you that can mentally or logically bring you to kind of ease yourself. And so your intuition needs you, but it can't access you if you are not in a state of panic. And then lastly, we have success. And then we have a high vibe of 6, responsible and protective. And so spirit is saying that as a result of you understanding where to put your energy and how much of that energy to give to certain aspects and what to protect and you understand where to spread yourself and the way in which you do it, you are really honoring boundaries and you are not squandering energy and you are not doing too little and you're also not giving too much. And you are taking care of what you already have. And so success is yours because of what you've already done. I was going to say at the bottom of the deck, but this is like the a guide card that comes in the deck. At the bottom of the deck, we have a high vibe of 1, ambitious and determined. All right. So whatever you are determined to have is coming. Patience is necessary. Now for tarot, I like to do a 9-card box spread, and the center card is gonna be like the central focus that kind of like talks about the energy. So we'll see this, but I like the 9-card box spread because it's almost like a conversation between the cards. And we can read past, present, future. We can read subconscious, reality, or higher self. So in the center, we have the moon. And, oh no, I'm so sorry. I see the moon. This is the 8 of Cups. So the 8 of Cups talks about, reaching a certain level and realizing, accepting that there's more that we seek, right? So this could be emotional, like this could be a relationship that maybe didn't reach what maybe you had hoped for. Wow. After that is a 2 of Cups. So this totally could be about a relationship. And if it's not, this could be something that you partnered or committed yourself to that you thought was going to kind of speak to your heart in some kind of way, something that you poured your heart and soul in. But nonetheless, this is the energy of walking away from something in search of more. And so fulfillment did not come. And you have accepted that. And you have decided to create more, to build more, to discover more. And I think that is just an admirable energy to be in. Acceptance. Like, life is never going to be pleasurable all the time. That's just impossible. And sometimes, the failures, the letdowns, the betrayals, the heartbreaks, when those come, those are like expedited lessons. And the way you accept them determines how quickly you can grow beyond them and get to the next thing. So when I see the Eight of Cups, when I see the Six of Swords, like those are honestly the energies I identify most. But sometimes that can be a challenge, being too quick to walk away or too quick to give up. But in this sense, Eight of Cups is an investment, and it's a lot that has been invested on your end. And understanding, there's more, and this is a journey, and I'm willing to continue to walk this path to see what else is out there, because I know that this is not as fulfilling as I once thought or hoped. And even though I don't know what lies ahead, I'm willing to explore. And I think that is I just think that is some sexy stuff right there. All right, so at the center, we have the Eight of Cups. To the left of the Eight of Cups, we have the Two of Cups. So this is like a meeting of the minds, the souls, the spirits, the hearts. This is two things coming together and deciding to offer themselves to another. And in hopes, that it will manifest and materialize into what you both dreamed of when you first initiated the offer to the other. All right, let's get one more, and then our 9-card box spread is complete. I'll take this one that's coming out to flip. All right, here we go. All right. And so when I read, I like to begin in the middle row, and this kind of talks about our current reality. The bottom row talks about maybe something in our subconscious, something we don't know, something is hidden. It could also talk about the energies that we brought to this reality, based on past experiences. And then at the top, that talks about what we are being moved to, what's next, what spirit is pushing us to. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Cups. So we put this up top. And so if this is about love, use it. Use the energy as is. And if this is not about love, if you're not in a relationship or seeking one, or this doesn't relate, cups talk about our emotional space, our heart space. So whatever you have committed to, past, present, or want to in the future, whatever makes your heart sing, apply that energy to that situation. And it could be an experience in the workplace. It could be with family, a project that you're taking on with others. So let's get going. So Eight of Cups. So something was left behind in pursuit of something more. Now, there was an offer that came in from two individuals that seemed balanced and fair. Two of Cups, two talks about partnerships and cooperation, and it talks about the ability to show up, right? And when two people offer something, they both have to show up holistically in order to merge, to kind of manifest that into more. But sometimes the challenge of two is that maybe you get one energy showing up, but the other energy is reclusive for some reason. They're kind of operating out of fear, and it's not going to be balanced, right? And so that kind of looks like this middle row. Maybe one energy had to juggle more. Maybe one energy had to do all the work, because what seemed to be an equal offer turned out to be one person giving a lot more. And in the end, that left somebody, without the ability to relax, without the ability to kind of grow roots in a situation, right? Now, Pentacles it can talk about financial instability, or having just enough to make it. But literally, if you stop doing what you're doing, if you drop one pentacle, the whole show is just done. But you can apply that energy to love, just literally giving all that you have, but you're working very hard because the other energy isn't coming through as it seemed initially like it would. And so Spirit is asking you to relax. And if this is something that is happening now, or if this is something that is happening, and you are moving past this type of relationship or this type of experience where you overextend, it is important for you to not take this energy in the next chapter of your life, right? And so we have logical and intuitive. And so spirit could be prompting you to be logical about what you give to a situation. If you're always giving more, if you are giving more, you're almost always going to have to give more, right? So don't set yourself up for these relationships that are not equally yoked. Okay. And when spirit says to relax, I think spirit is saying, like, you're doing too much. Find your peace and find your balance. Now, maybe both people are showing up in a way that's equal, but maybe it just looks different. The language, the love language is different, right? But nonetheless, you could be walking away from an energy. It doesn't have to be a person, a relationship, or a situation. It could be of a mindset, right? And so your intuition is kind of like that guide. When everything around you looks one way, sometimes your intuition can tell you if that's true or not, because your ego is always protecting you. But using your intuition and your logic and kind of subtracting those emotions out really helps you to see things as they are, but in a broader, bigger perspective. Okay, so if that's the situation that where you're in, you were offered something or you partnered with something, didn't turn into what you had hoped or expected or what was agreed upon in the beginning. So you're deciding to walk away. And if you are in this state of trying to find your balance, spirit is saying, patience is what I need from you. And this you can have patience even while juggling, because you know one day this will end. At some point, a third pentacle will come and you will get the help and the support that you need, right? Even if it's not there yet. So if it feels like you are in this constant, person who has to wear many hats to make everything happen, take your emotions out of it. Find peace in those small moments where you can, because this will change. Nothing lasts forever. But really take the value out of this experience